Up for sale from Red Vale RV is our 2014 Holden Caprice VF on LPG. This vehicle has been one of our faithful company cars over the last few years, and now it's time for her to find a new home. The purpose of this video is to give anybody who can't come to view the car a full overview of its condition and a little bit of history on it. It started its life as a corporate cab, and several years ago we purchased it, and it has been our foreman's vehicle. It's now travelled about 318,000 kilometres. So it is being sold, as is where it is, but it's a really good, reliable car. It has been well looked after mechanically and body-wise in its life. We've always kept it well serviced. It's just had its 10-year LPG tank certification done. That cost us about $800. Had a service done not long ago. I think it's got about another 8,000 Ks left before it needs another service. The LPG warrant of fitness has only just been done as well. Just had fresh rego, and the warrant was done probably only a couple of months ago. At that warrant we put on 2 new tyres, and we had a gearbox mount done. So condition wise you wouldn't think it's done 318,000 Ks. It's actually in very good order. It was a sign written vehicle for us, so it had to really look the part. Okay, I'm going to go around the outside, point out any marks. We'll start at the back side where we're here. It is fitted with a removable tow bar. It has had multiple trailer ports put on the back. It does have parking sensors, reverse camera, Bluetooth. Everything goes as it should do. So around the rear there's really not a mark on it. Might be very minor stone chips, things like that have been touched up on the bumper edge there. The tints in the rear windows are slightly bubbly. There is some little bits of tree sap or something stuck in the paint. Round to the passenger side here. It does have curbing on the alloy wheels. The tyres are in really good order. Paintwork's tidy. Does have a scratch down the bottom there, and I'm sure there's a couple of other very minor stone chips on the side. Curbing on the front alloy. Round to the front here, the bottom of the bumper there has got a scuff in it that's been touched up. Bonnet's got a few stone chips as to be expected. There is some tree sap, little brown marks. Windscreen's in good order. We got a warrant till the 2nd of next year. Latest service sticker. Latest LPG cert there. Round to this side here we got a little bit of curbing on the alloys. Really nothing of note. The monsoon guard here is broken, but the front half of it's there, that's broken off. It does have keyless entry. It also has remote start, so you can start the car from inside the house using that button there. As you can see, the key has got a bit of tape on it to hold the rubber insert in. Full leather interior, aircon blows cold, all the buttons work. We do have wear on things like the driver's door card. Driver's seat's still in good order. A little bit of wear on the leather as to be expected. It's got Holden floor mats fitted throughout. Step on in. We've got screws in the dashboard from when it was a taxi. The headlining is sagging down here just in front of the sun visor and on both sides, but it is good all the way through the rear of the car. I was told by the previous owner, who was the corporate cab driver, that many a famous person has sat in the back of this car. I would believe it. This car is super economical. It's very cheap to run. Costs about $100 to fill up with LPG from empty, and it will do about 500 kilometers to that. So for a big car, it's super cheap to run. As said before, we are selling it as is, where is, due to the sheer amount of Ks that the vehicle's travelled. You're more than welcome to come view it in person at our yard here in Redvale, which is north of Auckland. Jump onto our website, www.redvalerv.com, find our phone number and give us a bell. Thank you so much for watching.